Have you ever hesitated before stepping onto a slippery floor? Or felt that split-second panic when you lose your footing reaching for something on a high shelf? Pauses, nodding knowingly. I get it. A few years ago, my mom, she's 72, tripped over a rug and fractured her wrist. It wasn't just the pain that stuck with her. It was the fear that next time could be worse. And that fear, it started shrinking her world. She stopped gardening, avoided stairs, even canceled her weekly dance class. Sound familiar? But here's the good news. Falling isn't an inevitable part of getting older. In fact, with a few simple exercises, no fancy equipment, no gym membership, you can rebuild your balance, confidence, and independence. That's what we're diving into today. I'm sharing 6 balance-boosting moves you can do right at home, starting with the first 2. And trust me, these aren't complicated. If you can stand up from a chair, you can do these. Now you might wonder, why focus on balance? Well, think of your body like a tree. The stronger and more flexible your roots, your legs and core, the steadier you'll stand, even in life's unexpected storms. Better balance means fewer falls, sure, but it also means keeping up with grandkids, traveling, or just enjoying your morning walk without worry. Let's start with the first exercise, the rocking mountain. This one's all about grounding yourself. Stand tall behind a chair, feet hip-width apart, and rest your hands lightly on the back for support. Now, shift your weight slowly onto your toes, then back onto your heels, like a gentle rocking chair. Demonstrates the motion smoothly. Do this 10 times. Feel that? You're waking up the tiny muscles in your ankles and feet, the ones that act like your body's built-in GPS, keeping you oriented. My neighbor, Ed, he's 68, started doing this while waiting for his coffee to brew. After a month, he told me, I used to wobble putting on my socks. Now, solid as a redwood. All right, ready for the second exercise, the clock reach? This one's fun. It'll make you feel like a kid playing tag. Stand beside your chair, one hand on it for support. Imagine you're at the center of a clock face. Point your free arm toward 12 o'clock, then reach it slowly to 3, 6, and 9, leaning slightly as you go. Shows the motion with exaggerated slowness. Do 5 rounds on each side. This isn't just about balance. It's training your brain and body to work together, like a dance partner you've known for years. A viewer named Gloria emailed me last week. She'd been nervous to try this, but after 2 weeks, she said, I can finally reach the top cupboard without death gripping the counter. Now, if you're thinking, what if I lose my balance? That's okay. The chair's there for a reason. This isn't a test, it's practice. And practice is how we grow. In the next part, we'll explore 2 more exercises that'll make your legs feel like steel and your confidence unshakable. But for now, try these 2 daily. Even 5 minutes can make a difference. Remember, Ed started with a coffee pot and a kitchen timer. You've got this. Oh, and before we go, grab a pair of socks. Not for your feet, though. Toss them on the floor. Tomorrow, when you pick them up without bending your knees, using that clock reach stance, you'll feel why this matters. You know, after we shared those first 2 exercises, I got a message from a viewer named Carl. He's 71, a retired mailman, and he said something that stuck with me. I used to think balance was something you either had or lost, like hair. Chuckles. But Carl tried the clock reach while waiting for his toast to pop up each morning. After a few weeks, he told me, now I can walk my dog on rainy days without white-knuckling the leash. And that's what this is all about, isn't it? Tiny steps that add up to big confidence. Today, we're building on that foundation with 2 more exercises. These focus on your hips and core, the unsung heroes of balance. Because here's the truth. Staying steady isn't just about your legs. It's about your whole body working as a team. So let's get that team in sync. First up, the third exercise, psychic swagger. Now, don't let the name fool you. This isn't about martial arts. It's about strengthening those hip muscles that keep you stable when you step sideways, like getting in and out of the car. Here's how it works. Stand behind your chair, hands lightly resting on the back. Shift your weight to your left leg, and slowly lift your right leg out to the side, just a few inches, like you're gently pushing open a cupboard door. Hold for 3 seconds, then lower. Demonstrates with controlled movement. Do 8 reps on each side. Now, if you're thinking, asterisk, my leg won't go that high. Asterisk, no problem. An inch is enough. The goal isn't height, it's control. My Aunt Ruth does this while watching her evening shows. She jokes, asterisk, I'm not kicking, I'm sculpting a masterpiece. Asterisk, why does this matter? Weak hips are like wobbly table legs. They make everything unstable. But strong hips? They're your body's seatbelt, keeping you secure during life's sudden turns. Ready for the 4th exercise, tightrope triumph? This one's a game changer for coordination. Ever watched a tightrope walker? They're not just showing off, they're masters of focus. Let's channel that energy. Place a straight line on the floor, a broomstick, a strip of masking tape, even a row of books. Stand at one end, arms out slightly like you're hugging a beach ball. Now, walk heel to toe along the line, as if you're on a balance beam. Take slow, exaggerated steps. No line, no worries. Imagine 1. Do 5 passes. A friend of mine, Lois, she's 76, practices this while waiting for her microwave dinners. 3 minutes of tightrope, 3 minutes of lasagna. She laughs. But here's the kicker. Last month, she navigated a crowded farmer's market without once grabbing her son's arm. That's victory. Now, if you feel unsteady, pause and regroup. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. And if you do stumble, celebrate it. Every wobble is your body learning, adapting, getting smarter. These 2 exercises, psychic swagger and tightrope triumph, are like secret agents working behind the scenes. They're strengthening muscles you didn't even know were on duty, building reflexes that'll catch you before you even realize you're off balance. In the next part, we'll tackle the final 2 moves, including my personal favorite, which I call the ninja grandparent move. But until then, play with these. Try psychic swagger while brushing your teeth, or tightrope triumph while heading to the mailbox. Small moments add up to big changes. Oh, and if you're feeling ambitious, challenge yourself. How slowly can you do the tightrope? Slow motion is where the magic happens. All right, friends, we've made it to the grand finale of our balance-boosting journey. And let me tell you, these last 2 exercises, they're the ones that'll make you feel like a superhero in slippers. No capes required. But first, let me share a quick story. Remember Carl, the retired mailman? After trying the tightrope triumph, he emailed me again last week. He said, asterisk, I was at the park with my granddaughter, and she dared me to walk the curb like a balance beam. Guess who nailed it? That's the power of sticking with this. Now, let's unlock your inner ninja. 5th exercise, tree pose power. Now, don't let the yoga-sounding name scare you off. This is simpler than threading a needle, and twice as rewarding. Stand beside your chair, one hand on it for support. Lift your right foot and rest it against your left ankle, calf, or thigh, wherever feels steady. Demonstrates with foot at ankle height. Hands can stay on your hips or float up like branches. Hold for 15 seconds, then switch sides. Why is this so powerful? It trains your body to stabilize on one leg, something you do every time you climb stairs or step into pants. My buddy, Hank, a 69-year-old fisherman, calls this his asterisk storm-ready stance. Asterisk after a month of practice, he swears he can stand rock solid on his boat, even when the waves get cheeky. 6th exercise, chair core crusher, surprise. This one's done sitting down. Sit tall at the edge of your chair, feet flat. Place your hands on your hips. Now slowly lift your right knee a few inches. Hold for 3 seconds, then lower. Alternate legs, 8 reps each side. Wait, asterisk sitting asterisk improves balance. Absolutely. Your core isn't just abs. It's your body's natural seatbelt. Strengthen it, and you'll catch yourself faster if you trip. Margaret, an 81-year-old viewer, does this while watching the news. She told me, asterisk, now I can hoist my grocery bags without feeling like a tipped-over shopping cart. Asterisk. Now, let's tie this all together. We've covered 6 moves. 1. Rocking mountain, waking up your feet. 2. Clock reach, training brain-body teamwork. 3. Psychic swagger, bulletproofing your hips. 4. Tightrope triumph, sharpening coordination. 5. Tree pose power, mastering single leg stability. 6. Chair core crusher, fortifying your center. But here's the secret. You don't need to do all 6 daily. Pick 3 that feel good today. Tomorrow, rotate. Consistency beats perfection every time. Before we wrap, I want to address the elephant in the room. Fear. Fear of falling can shrink your world faster than a missed step. But every time you try one of these exercises, you're telling that fear, asterisk, not today. Asterisk, you're choosing courage over caution. And that's how you rewrite the story. So, I'd love to hear your story. Did you try the tightrope triumph? Did tree pose make you feel like a sequoia? Drop a comment below. We're all in this together, learning and cheering each other on. And if this video helped you, pay it forward. Hit like, share it with a friend, and subscribe. We've got plenty more tips coming to keep you strong, steady, and unstoppable. Thank you for trusting me with your time. Remember my mom? She's back to gardening now. Rugs be damned. Here's to your next fearless adventure. You've earned it.